Hog Football Unplugged, the original Redskins Fans podcast. On today's show, we talk about the nearly debacle of a game between the Redskins and the Dolphins, and today's upcoming game against the 49ers. This and much, much more. Live with Aaron and John. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, John?
What's up? We're not on YouTube.
We should be somewhere on YouTube. Episode 477. Anyway, it says it's streaming 48 seconds in.
All right.
Dude, that was a interesting game we were at too. David Herzing says he sees us, so we're online.
Sweet, yeah.
You look like you're up shooting, like a small person on the podcast here.
Who, me? Like an up person? Like shooting upwards, like, hey!
Yeah. Anyway, dudes, welcome to the podcast. Oh, it still says episode 474. I forgot to change that. Anyway,
That's
we're
a
back
French
in
4.
town.
Or French 7.
Dude, talk amongst yourself while I change that to a 7.
Well, we went to the game in Miami. We had a really good time. The tailgating was awesome.
It was really awesome.
We won by 1 point because they went for 2-point conversion because no one wanted to watch overtime in the game that no one wanted to watch in the first place. So we're 1 point better than the worst team in football. So they've still got the inside track on Tua. But we're number 2.
All right, just real quick though, I want to talk about some impressions actually going to the game in where were we? Oh yeah, Miami over going to the game in Washington. First of all, we took an Uber to the actual field and we were walking around the tailgating area, which was pretty amazing, especially considering that they have a horrible team. They still had a lot of support there for their team. People were pumped. Would you say pumped? What the?
Oh, I'm sorry. Someone just brought me a sausage bagel with egg. I'm going to eat this before we start.
It's 12:30, dude. Anyway, it was awesome walking around there, and what made it even more awesome is when we look up and see a plane flying overhead that says Redskins Fans fire Bruce Allen.
That was fantastic. And I thought it was like a local guy, like a Miami fan that did it, but you were like, no, I think it's a Washington fan. And you were right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Washington fan, his name is, I don't know what his name, it should show up on one of these Twitters that I liked down below.
Yeah.
But anyway, hats off to him for putting
$1,600. Chuck Coltman, true Redskins fan, paid $1,600 to get that banner floating above the stadium. That man is a true Redskins fan. He can come over for a beer anytime.
And it was amazing.
Raw.
We got David Herzing in the chat. He's pre-gaming with us.
What's up?
Just want to get a couple thoughts in here so I can try to get this thing posted before kickoff. The game itself, I was impressed. Let's start with the positives. I was impressed with Terry McLaurin as normal, and also the offensive line with 0, dare I say, penalties.
0 penalties. It's amazing. They finally got rid of Gruden, and suddenly we stopped having penalties. It was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, apparently Callahan brought refs into the practices this week, and it looked like it paid off at the game.
Wow, right?
I will say that John Riggins pointed out, like, penalties happen either because of lack of focus or because you're getting beat. So, the Dolphins aren't necessarily going to be beating us, so that could play into it as well as the reason why we had no penalties. But still, penalties.
Well, a lot of the penalties we had were stupid false starts, like by tight ends, which was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Perspective. But when you're running the ball all the time, you don't have guys that are going to hold. You don't. I mean, if you hold on a run, you suck.
Yeah, you just suck.
So that helped a lot. I mean, AP ran for over 100 yards. Scary Terry had 2 touchdowns. It looked like we were totally in control.
Until halftime. No, actually, it was until they brought in Fitzpatrick.
It was when Josh, almost a Redskin Rosen, got taken out, and they brought in Fitzmagic, and he just like almost beat us.
Yeah. Except for
Again,
that they may have lost on purpose at the end. That's out for debate. But
Yeah.
let's just say
That's true.
this. Seeing the game in Miami was a pretty great experience. Everyone was super nice there.
Stadium was very nice.
Fans, stadium, even on the
Everyone
way
was
out of the
really nice.
stadium after the game, there was, fans that were like saw us in our Redskins gear and was like, "Hey, enjoy the rest of your time in Miami."
It was
Everyone was
amazing.
cool.
It was the exact opposite of what it's like when you go to FedEx Field.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just made me hate FedEx Field that much more.
Oh yeah, it was outstanding game experience. So we did get some club level tickets that we got that morning, 9 a.m. for like $100, like on
Yeah.
the 25, 30 yard line. I think we could have probably held off and got them cheaper, but we were like, let's just go ahead and pull the trigger on these. But they were amazing seats. Club level was super nice.
It was nice. It was in shade. There were, on the other side, I think it was about 50-50, if not more, Redskins fans on the visitor side for the seats that actually were being occupied this game.
Anyway, we barely pulled that out. That last play of the game. All right, first of all, you guys
so
may have
glad
seen
they
it better
went
on
to two.
TV than I did in the stadium.
Yeah.
I didn't go back and watch the replay this week. But it looked to me like Josh Norman gave up that tying or almost game-tying touchdown. Am I correct in that?
Well, Josh Norman is inactive this week because he's hurt, so he may have been hurt.
His feelings.
Hurt.
But he was the one that gave it up, I believe. And because of that, let's just go ahead right into our Kicking the Balls Award. This is the Kicking the Balls Award.
Dun, 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 dun.
If you're wondering about the sound effects, I couldn't get them to work, and we needed to do this because the game's in like 30 minutes.
Like 27 minutes.
Yeah, so let's get this.
And
Kicking
counting.
the Balls Award. Who are you going with?
I'm giving my kick of the balls to Josh Rosen. You know why? Because he was almost a Redskin.
He's
What
not
would have
even on
been
the
worse?
team.
What would have been worse? Getting benched with an 0-5 at that point, 0-5.5 Dolphins team, or being with the Redskins and being at the time 0-5 before the game. I think
All
that
right.
game just proved to everybody
That we
how bad Josh Rosen is.
Well, I know you were the one that was clamoring to have him in Washington.
0% true. 0% true.
So you
I do not want him in Washington ever. I was like, that's like the worst thing we could do. I thought Case Keenum was a lot better than him.
I see CJ shoots photos in the chat room. Sorry, I didn't mean to
What's
interrupt
up?
you. Dude, it's so unprofessional for you to be eating on camera all Josh style.
I was about to say, I'm being all Josh today. Dude, I got gummy worms.
You want some twin sticks? Anyway, yeah. Well, my Kicking the Balls Award is going to go to none other than Josh Norman, who is now injured, and who's really upset that he's not playing. He's the one that always gets burnt.
Always. Even the Washington Post put out an article this week that said Quentin Dunbar is one of the best best corners in football now, which I don't agree with that, but he's a lot better than Josh Norman is.
They're going off of those advanced analytics from that Pro Sports Focus company.
Yeah.
And they like factor in plays on the field, thrown at. They figure in a lot of stuff. And they said last week he was like the top cornerback.
Yeah. Against the defeated Dolphins.
I'm just saying.
No, I know. I get it.
Would you rather have two Quentin Dunbars or a Quentin Dunbar and a Josh Norman?
I would like to have two Quentin Dunbars, please.
Twin Dunbars.
Twin Dunbars.
Twin snakes. I didn't. David Herzing says he enjoyed the Dante Whitner trashing of Norman this week. I did not hear that because, well, I've been trying to dig out from being on vacation for 2 weeks. But did you hear any of that?
I did not hear any of that.
I'd be interested to hear it. Maybe I'll look it up.
I'm sure it's not going to be anything surprising.
If this game today gets out of hand, I'll kind of be looking at that while the game
Man,
is on.
this game, we're playing the 49ers in 24 minutes and counting. And I think we're about to get our rear ends handed to us again.
Yeah, but before we get into that, dude, we got to get into the Game Ball Awards.
Oh, we do have to get in the game balls. All right.
It's time for this week's Game Ball Awards.
Woo! All right. Do you want to go first this time?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm going to give my game ball to Eric Flowers.
Really?
Because no penalties. And he's actually doing what no one said he could do, and that's become a productive left guard after he just was horrible for the first half of his career. So, yes, I'm
For
giving
like
it
the
to
first
him.
3 years. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, good on him. I mean, he's actually been one of the more solid defender or offensive lineman defenders. Offensive
You could
lineman.
argue that he's been more solid than sure.
Yeah, I don't even think there's an argument there.
Anyway, all right, who's
Um,
yours?
my game ball is going to go to Scary Terry. 2 touchdowns.
No surprise. Him and
Brian
AP
Mitchell
were our only dudes. AP
AP
had over
had a
100
really good
yards,
game.
which was nice to see.
Yeah,
If he can do that today, then we might actually have a chance. But
we've got to play perfect today.
yeah,
I mean,
it's raining in
perfect.
Washington.
It's raining here. Here in the Harry Hog football's east.
It's sunny in Harry Hog West.
Oh, really?
Anyway, all right. So this week, my precarious prediction is going to be San Francisco 37, Washington.
3. I don't
10.
think today's going to be a good
10.
day for Scary Terry or for AP.
30.
I think we're about to get shut down.
37-10 is my precarious prediction.
How do we get our touchdown? Is it offensively or is it defensively? Do we get a pick 6?
It's going to be defensively because it's going to be sloppy and something dumb's going to happen, like the quarterback's going to lose the ball out of his hand or tip ball, picked or fumble, one of those things.
And don't
Or
forget
it might actually hold on. Let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
That might set up the touchdown. It's going to be either that, the pick 6, return 6, or a short field because of a turnover.
Yeah. And don't forget today's game. They're honoring Chris Samuels at halftime. They're honoring Sonny as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's the yearly.
Is this the homecoming game?
It's the homecoming game against the freaking 49ers. Welcome home, Kyle.
Because they thought they were going to suck. They thought they were going
Welcome
to
home.
suck.
Try not to hang 50 on us.
Anyway, all right, dudes. Let's see if we can get a win. You know.
Yeah.
Who knows? We might surprise them. Maybe we did turn a corner last week.
It was the first week with a brand new offense.
New coach.
I mean, it was a roughly a basic offense, but I mean, you know, you got to get those guys rounded into it and get them moving. You know.
Yeah.
So
maybe
we'll see.
that was getting the car actually in first gear moving, and now maybe we can get some confidence off of that. Who knows? We'll see today.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's stay positive. Let's go Skins.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on.
dudes. I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast so I can get it uploaded to iTunes before the game.
Nats are in the World Series.
Oh, yes. I would be remiss if we didn't say we were
Starts on
excited
Tuesday.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tuesday. I checked out tickets for that first game there. The
Yeah.
cheapest ones that I saw on like one of the resale sites were standing only, and it was $679 a ticket.
It's a bargain. It's a bargain.
Anyway, I probably will not be going to that game.
Yeah, that's a little bit much.
Anyway, dudes, hail to the Redskins.
Yep.
And as always, if you see a Cowboys fan today, you know what to do.
Joker.